Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here, and I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one too.
Here's the 8th overall pick from Texas. It's Bijan Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Back to throw, Ritter. And complete to Drake London.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
But Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
And they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Ritter to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the 2nd overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
In only 2 seasons, Stroud showed all he needed to at Ohio State. All-American, Heisman Finals, program records galore. He looks every bit like the #1 overall pick. He went
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup of 38.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Stroud to throw it.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30.
Play action. Stroud now. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man. That is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here goes Stroud again. Got his man down.
Touchdown, Houston.
Take down.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy.
It's caught at the 10. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he will take it in for the Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season. Right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, they get downfield creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Stroud.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
7-7, our score after
Texans football to start quarter 2.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Stroud out of the gun here.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
Incomplete.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering, who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
And Stroud now to throw.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz from 10 yards out, and the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Falcons offense set to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
On the double. Put some points on the scoreboard.
Ritter off the play fake.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Ready?
2nd and 10. Ritter down.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons.
Christian Watson.
81 yards.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Extra point by Cool, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Simms going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25. Houston's offense taking over again. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Collins had a chance to seize a starting role in the weak Texans offense last year, but only managed to play in 10 games. Has to show some more playmaking ability this year, facing increased competition for targets.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 55 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. 1st down, they go right back to Pierce.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big Good chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free, but we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Pierce. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Once more, it's Pierce.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick.
Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Bud Dupree off the edge and getting to the quarterback.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they take a 17-14 lead.
Kevontae Turpin now to return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, people go, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Ritter back to throw.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Well, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
On 3rd down, Robinson.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Bootlegging out here, Ritter. This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
Well, he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Going play action. Ritter.
And a quick throw here that's complete.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Robinson.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
Truly knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and you can net on a field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So still a little bit of time following the made field goal, but we are tied as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take it. Football out to the 25. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. If I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, this phase is not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still second down.
On second down, here's Pierce.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
97 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Stroud looking to throw.
Pass incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass and you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real through. He wasn't real through.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Marquise Bell coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5.
And it will be Falcon football.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10
at their own 24.
One of only 2 rookies to top 1,000 yards on the ground last year. Here's Tyler Algier.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Ritter. And that one too wide and incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
And got his man, complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Robinson up the middle.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Algier will try to pick it up.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to the defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
114 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Right, someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Handoff right side to Pierce. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Brevin Jordan. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. First down, here's Ritter. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And second down.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throwing into the hands of Pitts here.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown.
Christian Watson
with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Houston.
His 5th rushing touchdown. 9 overall. And the Texans strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
Glancing down at the stat sheet, and we've been tracking it, but you get a 100-yard game, you're really happy. You're over 200 like he is. You probably want that ball after this game, don't you?
You want that one. You want to continue to call the same plays in any other game you play. You're having one of those magical performances that just never want to end. And you know something? Your fellow receivers, they get those clenched grins right now like, congratulations. Well, why isn't it me?
Well, so far, it's been all about him.
On play action, here's Ritter. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Falcons.
Christian Watson,
68 yards.
and the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Sims going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25. Houston set to take over. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Bob Dupree able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Stroud.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And take it right at the 35. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity all tied in the fourth quarter.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
86 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
38-yard line, second and 9. And quickly out wide, this is Watson.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 coming up. Robinson with another carry.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ritter completes this quickly. Touchdown! Drake London
from 6 yards away as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Kuwait to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25. So Stroud and the Texans
down by 7, 1:07 remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down.
Stroud to throw it. And that's complete to Brown.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Stroud. They'll get this complete to Collins.
All right, they picked up yardage, but they've got to get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it. They've got 1 timeout left. Want to save it.
Now Stroud.
Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Here's Stroud. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stroud back to throw.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for Atlanta, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again.